Hey guys, Dobby back at you with another story. The old farmhouse sat at the end of County Road 17, half a mile past where the pavement gave up and turned to gravel. Built in 1892 by the Whittaker family, it stood empty since 1974 when the last Whittaker, old Elias, died alone, the kitchen stove still on. Dinner burning. Locals said he had just sat there at the table until the smoke alarm finally quit and the house filled with quiet. No one bought it after that. Too many stories. Sarah Klein was 29, recently divorced, looking for a cheap fixer-upper to start over. The listing called it rustic opportunity, cash sale as is. She drove out one October afternoon with a realtor who wouldn't go inside. Keys are on the porch, he said. I'll wait in the car. The front door opened with a sigh. Dust motes danced in the slanted light. The foyer smelled of mildew and something sweeter, like old apples left to rot. Floorboards creaked under her sneakers, soft, almost welcoming. She laughed at herself for jumping when a shutter banged outside. She explored room by room, parlor with faded wallpaper peeling like skin. Dining room table still set for 4 plates, crusted with whatever meal Elias never finished. Upstairs, 3 bedrooms. In the smallest one, a child's bed with the sheets still tucked tight. A single porcelain doll on the pillow staring at the ceiling with glass eyes. Sarah felt watched, not paranoia, something real. She shook it off, went to the attic stairs. They pulled down with a rope that felt too warm in her hand. The attic was colder than the rest of the house. One small window lit in gray light. Boxes everywhere, trunks, an old rocking chair facing the wall. On the floor, faint chalk lines, circles, symbols, childish but precise. In the center of the largest circle sat a small pair of shoes, tiny leather ones, scuffed, laces tied neatly. They looked brand new except for the dust. She bent to pick them up. As her fingers closed around them, the rocking chair creaked once, slow, deliberate, and began to rock, empty, no wind, no draft. Sarah straightened fast. Hello? Her voice sounded small. The rocking stopped, then started again, faster. She backed toward the stairs. The doll from downstairs was now sitting up on the top step, exactly where she left it on the bed, head tilted, smiling wider than porcelain should allow. Sarah ran down, slammed the attic door, heart hammering. She grabbed her keys from the kitchen counter and headed for the front door. It wouldn't open. The knob turned, but the door stayed shut, like something on the other side was holding it. She yanked harder. Nothing. Behind her, soft footsteps, small ones, coming down the hall from the parlor. Tap, 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 bare feet on wood. She spun. Nothing there, but the dining room chairs had all been pulled out now, like someone had invited guests. The footsteps stopped right behind her. A child's voice, soft, patient, whispered near her ear. You left the circle open last time, Mama. We waited so long. Sarah screamed, threw herself at the door. It gave suddenly, spilling her onto the porch. She stumbled down the steps, across the yard to her car. The realtor was gone. Car empty, engine cold, like he'd never been there. She drove away without looking back. Made it to the highway before she let herself breathe. That night, in a motel 30 miles away, she woke to scratching at the door. Soft, persistent, like tiny fingernails. She didn't open it. Next morning, her phone had one new photo in the camera roll, taken at 3:12 a.m. while she slept. It showed a farmhouse kitchen table from inside. The table set again 4 places, but now 5 chairs were pulled out, and on her pillow, where she checked later, lay a single tiny leather shoe, laces tied neatly, still worn. She never went back, never sold the place, but sometimes driving past that road at night, she sees the attic window lit up, a soft yellow glow, and 2 small silhouettes standing there, waiting, watching the circle stay open. Thanks for listening, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever floats your boat, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.